Hey guys, so today I'm going to do my weekly video on The Walking Dead. So this week's video is going to be Where's Beth? Now, in season 4, the episode alone, if you didn't know, sorry for the spoilers, but Beth gets taken away from Daryl when they're like fighting off the walkers in the house and whatever. So I heard about a lot of theories roaming around on the internet that Gareth took her, and here's how I feel about this whole situation, what happened with her. Basically, I'm not sure if Gareth took her. I think that's a good idea, but on the other hand, why would Gareth take her? Because if you really think about it, Gareth draws people in. He doesn't go looking for them. And I know, like, the car had a cross on the bumper, and like it makes sense, but at the same time it doesn't, because that's not Gareth's style of doing things. He prefer his prey, so to speak, come to him and then, eat him, because, they're obviously cannibals. That's a whole different story, but yeah. So he'd rather draw them in than go get them, but on the same hand, I think it makes sense because personally, I think Beth was sexually assaulted, unfortunately, because if you think about it, season 4 had absolutely 0 walker deaths from the main characters, or the prison group, besides the bus, but the main characters, none were from walker deaths. They were all from deaths that would have occurred pre-apocalyptic, so like illness and murder. People murder people today. People murder people, and there's no apocalypse going on right now. And illness can, kill you. And so I think the show's going a different route and focusing on people as being threats. And I unfortunately think she was kidnapped and sexually assaulted, but I don't think she's dead, because they wouldn't come back. They've never done that. They wouldn't come back from a season break and just be like, oh, Death's bad. Death's bad. What am I saying? And be like, oh, Beth's dead. They wouldn't do that. This is The Walking Dead we're talking about. They come up with something very creative if she is dead. And I don't think she is dead, because I don't think they're going to kill off Herschel's daughters immediately after he dies, because obviously this season break isn't going to be a time gap from season 3 to 4, where it's the winter. This is obviously going to be a continuation, so I don't think immediately after Herschel dies, a couple days later, his daughter dies. I don't think that's about to go down. I think if Gareth did take her, and I know he's supposed to be a remix of Gabriel from the comic books, if you know who he is. Gabriel is a very religious man, and I think that maybe in Gareth's sick mind, he possibly convinced himself that it's okay to rape women. To put it bluntly, sorry, I shake the camera there. And yeah, so if Gareth did take her, I'm assuming he's sexually assaulting her. And okay, another theory that's roaming around is in the flashback it showed Rick putting the sheriff's hat on Beth and saying she's the new sheriff in town, and people think that she's gonna end up saving the group. I like that theory too, because it would make sense, because I'm rewatching The Walking Dead right now. I'm in season 3, episode 10, and I've watched every single episode, but I'm rewatching it, and as I've noticed watching it, The Walking Dead has foreshadowed almost every single event that has happened. Almost every single one. They foreshadowed everything, and those flashbacks were put in there for a reason. They're the last scenes that were done, if you didn't know, in season 4. Those were the very last scenes that were done, because they wanted to add those in there. And that could be a possibility too, because the foreshadowing in that is crazy. So, I like that idea too, but I hope I'm not being biased here, because over season 4, I've kind of connected with Beth as a character. I've grown to love her character, because she's a teenage girl. She's 18. She's only 2 years older than me. And I feel like she's a lot like how I would be in that situation. And so I've connected with her a lot. So I'm not sure if I'm being biased because she's become like a fairly favorited character by me, or I'm like making good points. I think I am making a good point with the sexual assault. I mean, that might not be happening, but I think it's a good theory. And so, yeah, that's basically my thoughts. If you guys have any ideas on that, or like theories, conspiracies, please comment. I love reading. I love debates on The Walking Dead. I love talking about The Walking Dead. It makes me happy, but I don't like fighting about it. Like, just a friendly discussion, so to speak. If you have any ideas where you think Beth is, go ahead and leave them in the comments. I'll read them, I'll respond, and we'll talk, and be a great time. So that is it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe and like. I'm going to be posting a Walking Dead video next week on a different topic. Not sure what, but probably smart walkers. Probably. Probably. Yeah, subscribe and like, and go check out the links down below to my Tumblr and Twitter, and go follow me on there because, you know, I'm pretty awesome. I'm not awesome at all, so yeah, a pity follow, I don't know, do what you want. Other than that, I will see you later, alligator.